Welcome to Chilling with c.bo. I'm your host c.bo, and we're gonna do a repeat of last week where it's only Juan this time again, with my co-host. Man, how you doing?
Recovering from a turkey bender, man.
Yes, we
Oh man,
both are.
yeah. In case people don't know, we're recording this the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes, we are. Oh man, yeah. Did you wake up full?
Actually, I woke up hungry.
Wow. See, I woke up full, like, because I went for a second piece of pie, which, did put the nail in my coffin.
Well, okay, what was your spread?
So I guess we're gonna start off talking about Thanksgiving. All right. So on my plate there was my favorite part of the turkey is a turkey wing. I love turkey wing. Then my mom's specialty dish, arroz con gandules, which is a rice with these special chickpeas and bacon.
Okay.
Really good. Um, then my mom makes chicken wings, barbecue chicken wings with that. So I have turkey and chicken, which is kind of wild to be honest when I say it to another person. And then there's mashed potatoes and some vegetable like casserole my mom makes, which is good. It's a good mix of vegetables. So yeah, that was my spread. And then for dessert, I had 2 slices of pumpkin pie with ice cream and whipped cream, which is just yeah. So yeah, I had 2 servings of dinner and 2 slices of pie, and yeah, I was freaking full. Some of the most full I've ever been in my life. Man. What about you? What was your spread last night?
I'm trying to remember. I feel a little sweaty for some reason.
Yeah. I got the meat sweats too, man.
I guess for me it was for my brother cooked the turkey. He spatchcocked it, which is like you press down, you take out the spine of the turkey and then you press down to try to flatten it, so it cooks a lot more properly. And then what he did is that he rubbed it in a dry brine with salt and vinegar, and then he let it soak in buttermilk for 3 days.
Whoa.
Then we cooked it in water. Then we cooked it with water underneath. What do you call that? Water underneath a wire rack of a pan, and then we only had to cook it for like an hour and a half, and it was perfect. Man, it came out. This was like the juiciest turkey we've had in this house in years.
Interesting.
Years. Yeah, it was so good. Um, so we had that turkey. Pedro did a great job with it. My mom was in charge of dessert. She made what we call la borracho, which is this cake that has egg white fluff on top, a very sweet milk mixture that we use as a filler, and a base of crumbled up marble cake.
Wow.
And
All
you can
right.
you can add either raisins on top and pears to go along with it. Pedro and I don't like those fruits in there, but we still like the borracho. And the reason it's called borracho is because it has liquor in
What type of liquor?
it. Whiskey.
Ooh, okay. What was your sides?
My sides. Well, the first one was a baked potato,
Okay,
and I
nice.
filled mine with mayonnaise, with cream cheese, shredded mozzarella, and chives.
Okay.
And then for my other side, it's gonna be the weirdest thing. You ready? It's called arroz de Coca Cola, Coca Cola rice.
Yes, you talked about this last week. Yes.
And then, dude, it was the sweetest, tastiest thing I've ever had.
Nice, nice.
Right?
It it, it it's well, so go ahead. Sorry, keep going.
So like my dad usually adds raisins to it. We refused to do that this year. Instead, we added bacon bits. And like, I'm surprised Americans never thought to do this. To be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's something even I was surprised about. I'm like, Coca-Cola rice. What the hell is wrong with you?
My mom tried to do it with Diet Coke one time, and it did not go well, like at all.
There's probably some certain chemicals in regular Coke that work better with what you're doing than because Diet Coke's a completely different thing. There's completely different ingredients in there.
I think it's just I think it's true. I think it's just like I
The
think
artificial sugar, yeah,
I think regular Coke's artificial sugar is much more malleable than Diet Coke's
yeah,
because Diet Coke the benefit that it has is that it doesn't have any calories, right?
yes.
So I
But it
guess
has
like
to make up for that with like shitloads of artificial sugar.
and
Some
there's
stuff that, yeah.
There's probably stuff in there that just won't mix.
Yeah.
Whew, yeah. No, I'm starting to get the meat sweats again. But overall,
So
yeah.
what's your favorite part of what was your favorite part of the meal last night then?
Pardon
The
me.
one you look forward to every year, where you're like, if I don't have this, I'm a riot.
Well, usually we usually do
Yeah.
paella with it, but we decided not to go that route this year. So for this year, I have to say it was definitely the turkey because I saw how my brother and my dad worked on it and how hard they worked on it to really get this new process down. And then when they finally nailed it and it resulted the way it did, I was just so happy to see my brother just freak out on how well it came out. And
Nice.
we're planning to do the same process again, but with a chicken, uh, on December 7th.
Is that a special date, December 7th?
Well, it's Noche de Velas, like the Night of Candles
Okay. Okay.
for religious culture, where we do like
Okay.
the novena and stuff. Um, and then we're also playing this Colombian Christmas game called Tres Pies,
Okay.
and it's kind of like the start of a family tradition that we do every year.
Nice, nice. That's really nice. Yeah, I love the turkey wing. I don't know why I become such a fiend for it, but it's yeah. I just love the wing. It's
Oh my god! I just imagine you breaking into people's houses during Thanksgiving and taking the turkey leg and running out.
not the leg, the wing. The leg is way too filling, and you would not be able to eat a second plate if you just ate the leg. One
Wait,
year I will be brave enough to go there, but not this year.
wait,
Maybe next year.
you cook a whole turkey?
What?
You cook a whole turkey, right?
Yeah.
We only cook the breast.
Nice, yeah.
Mm. Wow. Okay. I never had a turkey wing in my life, so I don't know the appeal.
I don't know, man. It just tastes really good to me. It's just a lot of flavors just going in at once. Like you get a lot, you get a good amount of skin, you get a good amount of meat, and I just like wings in general. So it's like like yeah. Also, yeah, pumpkin pie is just a must. I'm a fiend for pumpkin. I'm a fiend for pumpkin as well because I'm an October kid. So yeah, and with ice cream and whipped cream, it's just it's godly. God, I know God exists just because how good that tastes.
Every time you say I'm a fiend, I just imagine again you're breaking into people's houses and stealing this shit, bro.
Yeah, that's literally I would resort to that if I was like broke on the streets.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh man, for a year to be thankful for things that you have, you go in, you just take what people already have.
Exactly, yeah. Well, obviously my parents cook that, so I'm thankful for that. Yeah. I'm thankful to be able to enjoy that every year.
You
Yeah.
know, actually brings up a good question. What are you most thankful for this year?
Well, I think we can all agree that 2020 has been a very difficult year for a lot of people in this world. So I'm just thankful to have my family around and my household. Nice, safe, and healthy. We can enjoy a great meal together and still laugh.
Hmm.
What about you?
I guess it's the opportunity to do all the stuff I've been doing. Sure, like, I'm not making money from what I'm doing or enough money, to
Yeah.
do it. But I can't say that I haven't really felt like I found something that gives me joy in my life. Not a
Yeah.
lot of people say that.
Yeah. Definitely. No. And I'm glad you have found that. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. This is actually one of them. This podcast that we do. This is one of the
Definitely.
so like I really enjoy doing this podcast, man. Like the movies that we do, the trash that we talk, the opinions that we put out. Like
Yeah.
it's something that
All the takes that are hot.
all the tastes that are hot. Like it's something I will always tell you I do not take for granted.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for pushing me to make this podcast happen again. When the pandemic was in its first wave, when the summer started, you're like, "Yo, let's do this podcast again, man." Yeah, I'm like, "All right, all
Yeah,
right."
let's like reminisce on like how we first started this podcast. First we went
Yeah,
about like we talked sports, talked current events, and then we decided, hey, let's watch a movie and talk about it for like an hour.
yeah,
And then we just started doing that like as a weekly thing, and then we got
yeah.
Pedro and Jack
Yes, I
involved.
like how there's a new movie every week to like push us and get us out there and watch something, experience something new.
And it cultures us. It cultures.
Yes, yes. Watch everything from trash to high art films.
And
We
speaking of
experience everything.
And speaking of high art films, why don't we jump into the movie that we saw?
Yes, this movie Jack suggested, which unfortunately he cannot be here right now because he is busy helping out his family. But that's okay. Whenever he comes back, we'll do a catch up with him with all the movies he wasn't able to catch up with him. So don't worry, guys. Jack will give his opinions on those movies. But anyway, yes, we watched the Peanut Butter Falcon with Shia LaBeouf and Dakota Johnson, and I guess I'll start off. This was a very wholesome, buddy road trip movie about, Shia LaBeouf, a man who lost his brother, who's down on his luck, who's struggling, but doesn't make a great case for himself as well. He did do some stuff that caused him to, had to run away, and he on the way he finds this a Down syndrome kid named Zach, and they bond, and they go on this life-changing journey where both of them figure out things on their own, and Dakota Johnson joins on the way trying to find Zach because she takes care of him in a retirement home because the state doesn't care about Zach at all, and she's the only one that's trying for him to have a better life. So yeah, so all three of these people come together, and it was a really enjoyable, sweet movie that showcases just how talented Shia LaBeouf is and how sensitive he is. He as chaotic as he is, he in deep down he's a sensitive soul who just wants to put out some good art. And Dakota Johnson, she gets a bad rap for making those 50 Shades movies, but she showed as well that she was charming and nice in this movie as well. And the kid who plays Zach, whose actual name is Zach, really good too. Love this performance. Yeah, but overall, yeah, I really like this movie. What about you, Juan?
So on Shia LaBeouf, the way that his career has advanced, it's been a weird turn.
Yeah,
Like I get,
he's a weird guy.
I mean, like it's kind of like the child star story, where you start off hot and you have all this recognition and all this fame, and everyone wants your attention and your influence, and then the fame goes to your head, and you don't know what to do, and you're a young kid and you're developing, and then he had all those troubles legally of going on in his past, drunk driving incidents, yelling at people,
Yeah.
and then he
You
slowly
seem to
started.
forget that he was like the biggest actor on the planet for like in the mid to late 2000s. He was in Transformers and Indiana Jones, and he was kind of like Spielberg's like young protege at the time. Like it's insane how he was at the top of the world to like kind of at the bottom now with when he went through all those struggles, which so yeah, he had a lot of struggles. Yes, no doubt. But like now he's kind of like he's doing a lot of indie flicks, and he's showing people, hey, I'm still Shia LaBeouf, I'm still talented. I still got something to say.
I mean, he's gonna next year he's gonna be in an action thriller called Tax Collector. It's like
Oh, that already came out.
oh, okay, sorry. This year he was in a movie called Tax Collector where he was like a gun toting. I don't even know what he was. Just a gun toting
He's a
maniac.
gangster. I've seen like trailers for that. He was like a gangster. Yeah.
And it looked like a bad movie, but I think he's finally getting to a point where like he doesn't care about the awards or recognition because he did so many great movies. Like Disturbia, he did Holes.
Yeah.
Eagle Eye was actually pretty good when I saw it.
I don't remember anything about that movie, but I do remember seeing it. But I want to see it again. Yeah.
Eagle Eye was kind of like the warning of what was going to happen with AI if it ever took over, and it's slowly starting to become that way. But anyway, yeah, Shia, like all child actors, kind of had to fall from grace a little bit because of the pressure of being a child actor. But the path that he's taken, where he is right now, I think I can actually say he's happy. He is
Yeah.
content with life, and he's not really asking for much either, and I can appreciate that. Dakota Johnson, great acting performance here, better than in 50 Shades, I can say. So she has the talent to actually be a great actress, and she's no joke either. She's no slouch. Yeah, she comes from Hollywood royalty. That's a given, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't earn her way into what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's done some great times, like Bad Times at the El Royale, that ensemble movie.
I haven't seen that movie, but I hear good things.
Um, She got her break in an Academy Award nominated movie in The Social Network. Who does that? You don't do that. You get into an Aaron Sorkin film just by happenstance. I get that, you're the daughter of a famous actor, but that's by your own like merit,
Don Johnson, Miami Vice legend.
Still cool, and she was playing the ex-girlfriend of Mark Zuckerberg, so that's like a pretty significant role because the movie implied that he did all that for her just to get back at her.
No. She was like in a cameo. Like I think she was the girl who remember that scene with Justin Timberlake where he kind of like wakes up and explains what he does? Like he's like, "Oh, I'm Sean Parker. This is what I do." Remember that's her, yeah.
Oh, never mind that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, just
That
like
was Rooney Mara, the Zuckerberg's ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
excuse me, I'm sorry, I haven't seen The Social Network in a while. But in any case, this is like overall with these two talents, like you kind of think about that they're both similar personalities and upbringings, but in different ways. Shia
Yeah.
was a child actor that grew into a megastar and a blockbuster name attractor. Dakota Johnson, a Hollywood royalty child, trying to leave her own imprint in the film industry, and both coming together for this independent movie, showing off their strengths as sensitive actors and like method actors. Even you can tell that Shia really dove into his role, and
Yeah.
Dakota
Well,
brought
the beauty of Shia, he doesn't half-ass anything, man.
and,
For better and for worse.
and Dakota and Dakota just her sympathy kind of departed from herself as like a naive girl from 50 Shades to this woman who's just trying to take care of someone who can't take care of themselves and who actually genuinely cares.
Yeah.
So like that was I really like that talent, and all credit to Zach Gottsagen, the kid the guy with Down syndrome in his movie.
Yeah. He was
It's
great.
it's a testament to what people that suffer from these kind of disabilities are capable of doing. Just because you have Down syndrome or Parkinson's or ADHD or whatever other kind of mental or physical handicap that inhibits you, it doesn't stop you from achieving some of these great things. Who
Yeah.
would have thought that the main star of an independent film was going to be a guy with Down syndrome? You wouldn't have
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
And he's no slouch either. Like I can't tell if he's genuinely acting or if it's really who he is as a person.
Yeah.
And either way, it was just such a great performance. It literally made me like understand that if this guy can travel down a river by himself with Down syndrome with another dude who's like kind of an asshole the first time, then you have no excuse not to do anything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And also, a quick shout out to, first of all, the Punisher, John Bernthal, for having.
John Bernthal, yes. He's in a lot of cameo roles in a lot of movies.
It's his money ever since the Punisher got canceled, which is a crime. Netflix, crime.
That's more of a Marvel thing than a Netflix thing.
Well, Marvel. We can talk Marvel all day, but that's not neither
A
here.
la Disney, mostly Disney.
And a
But
major
yeah.
and a major shout out to Thomas Hayden Church.
Yes.
Like, he's actually legit one of my favorite like character actors.
Yeah.
Because like he's in a lot of like great things. He's a very flexible actor. You ever see the movie Easy A?
Yes. Not in a while though.
Do you remember he was the teacher for Emma Stone's character?
Yes, you're like, yeah, it's starting to bring back. Yeah.
He was just so sassy and so sarcastic in that movie, and I loved it.
Talented guy. And he was a Sandman, Spider-Man 3.
That too. Yeah, that's it.
It's one of the best parts of Spider-Man 3, yeah.
It's such a versatile actor. Like you really like he can do anything, man.
Yeah, that minor spoilers, but like the part when he went back for them, that brought warmed my heart so much. I'm like, that's so nice. All right.
I also didn't expect Yellow Wolf to be in this movie.
Yellow Wolf's in this movie?
Yeah, he's the crazy tattoo guy. That's with the.
Yes, I didn't realize that. And also Mick Foley WWE legend as a referee.
Oh, dude, it wasn't just him. It was also Jake the Snake Roberts too.
Yeah. Wow. Yes. My
Wow.
boy Mick Foley.
Oh man. Wait, Mick Foley's the guy that goes, "Let's get ready to rumble."
No, he's the guy that like he was famous in like the late '90s, early 2000s, where he just did some crazy ass shit. Triple H did a pedigree on him on some nails, and like he used to like fall down from like 20 feet in the air, man, and just injure himself. The dude's missing some teeth too, so you can see that. Yeah, he was one of the craziest mofos to ever live and to ever be part of wrestling. But my God, he was a showman, man. He put on a physical show, man. I just like seeing him. He's cool. He's retired from the game now because obviously normal that's an unsustainable lifestyle for him. But like, I like him. It was good seeing him.
Overall, I'd give this movie an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely.
The only thing I kind of discount from it is the fact that like
You had a minor rant about Dakota Johnson's character.
No. Okay, I don't hate Dakota Johnson. I hate her character in 50 Shades of Grey because certainly she gets a job out of college. That's not realistic.
Well, to be fair, she kind of attracted the attention of the billionaire Christian Grey,
But like it wasn't like that attraction got her the job in the movie in the first place. It was just so like it pissed me off. I'm just like, oh really? A journalist major got a job out of college, right?
It can happen. It happens.
Rarely does it happen. It took a lot of people I know like a good 6 months till they landed their first job.
Yeah, I mean it could happen though. There's some maybe she grinded in college, did all those internships, got all those volunteer hours, and yeah, she grinded. Yeah.
We're arguing fictional character here.
Yeah. we're arguing about what was her name? Anastasia Steele in the 50 Shades.
Such a dumb name, but I'm not here to dispense some from some 50 Shades of Grey anger, unless we're gonna watch that movie, which I pray to anyone that we don't.
Nah.
Okay, all right. So like anyway, back to this movie. I give it
8 out of 10. Yes.
mainly because I would have loved to kind of seen like some actual like justice being done against the people that were hunting down Shia LaBeouf's character. Like I would have loved to like see a scene where all the wrestling.
I mean, he kind of deserved what he got though. As much as we sympathize with him,
Right?
he burned $12,000 worth of equipment, dude. That's he should get arrested for that shit.
I know, but I would have loved to see like a bunch of these like redneck wrestlers just tackle Duncan and Yellow Wolf and just beat them up in the ring. Like,
you know what I thought? I thought he was gonna throw the wrestler to those rednecks.
I would have loved that. That would have been great. But no, actually, no. I like that he got hit. He got what he deserved. I would have just loved to see like all the rednecks just be like, "Oh my god, it's a fight!" and then just tackle the dude with the tire iron. And I thought that would have been awesome. That would have put it on the top of me.
But yeah, I agree with you. 8 out of 10. Good wholesome movie to watch, and I recommend it to people who are like Shia LaBeouf. I don't know, man. I'd be like Shia LaBeouf. He's the real deal. I hope he kind of takes the Robert Pattinson route where he gets a big role that blows our minds, and yeah, where he does indies for a couple. He disappears into indies, but then he comes back, and people are like, "Whoa, Shia LaBeouf is back! Whoa!"
Do you remember when he did the movie Nymphomania?
Yeah, yeah, it's another crazy indie. Yeah.
Oh God, I actually saw some scenes from the movie. Insane, brother. Insane.
Yeah.
He lost himself in that role. He really did.
But you know what? He was trying, like I said before, Shia LaBeouf never half-asses anything, and he will choose to do projects that pushes him mentally, physically. Yeah, and yeah. So we'll see what happens in the future of his career. I wanted to see him do more interesting projects. I've always been a fan of his since Even Stevens. I always knew the kid got talent, man.
I've only been a fan of him since he was in Holes.
Yeah. Love Holes, yeah, underrated movie.
Oh yeah. I kind of wonder whatever happened to all those actors in Holes.
Yeah, Zero, the actor Zero showed up in a movie with The Rock called Standing Tall. Was it Standing Tall? Yeah, and that's the last time I saw Zero.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the name of the actor?
I don't know. I just call him Zero.
Oh man. But all right. So what's gonna be our next movie?
Well, we're entering December now. By the time our next podcast hits, and I kind of wanted to maybe just suggest a Christmas movie.
We're doing four.
No, I was gonna do something on Netflix. You know the movie with Kurt Russell where he's Santa
Oh
Claus?
God.
I want to see that. I haven't seen it yet.
You want to see that?
Yeah,
It looks so cheesy.
it's Kurt Russell though.
Huh?
It's Kurt Russell. He's the ultimate. Even if something's cheesy, he'll you buy into it.
I will cringe watching this movie. I'll watch it, but I will cringe.
All right, so the Christmas Chronicle is our next movie.
Wait, okay, fine. But then I have a proposal.
Okay, what's your proposal?
The next two movies, it can be in either order, are the following:
Okay.
Die Hard
Okay.
and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay. I'm down with those.
And with each one, we had to debate.
Whether they're Christmas movies. Yeah. Are they actually Christmas movies? Okay. All right. I'm down for that.
All right.
All right.
I've never seen Die Hard, so I'm excited.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So the Christmas Chronicle next week with Kurt Russell as Santa Claus and his actual real life wife, that's Goldie Hawn.
Really?
Yeah. So there's some talent behind this movie. This movie's no slouch.
I mean, yeah, but just like sequels to these kind of movies are always just so.
No. We're watching the first one.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh, great! Thank God. I was about to be like, man, if you're gonna put me through some corny stuff, at least get me at the start.
We're watching the first one first.
Oh, okay, fine. Well, all right. I'm looking into it a little bit. And you know what?
It has like a cult fan base. The movie.
I'm excited to find out.
Okay, so cool. So what?
Huh?
Did you do any Black Friday shopping?
Bro, you know. The last time I went Black Friday shopping, I got a PS4 out of it.
Nice. So it's like Shia. You go big or go home.
Exactly. And I'm not prepared to get the PS5 yet. Not until all the best upgrades up near the end of the line. So like probably in April or May, I'll get it. And then I'll get everything that goes with it. You know, the Spider-Man video game and whatever else.
All right, nice. What was I about to say?
I think you taught me that. Don't get a game don't get a console on drop day.
No. Well, yeah, because like right now the PS5 is going in and out of stock, and it's just really just crazy, just trying to get one right now. And apparently scalpers are having a field day with this system, because the holidays are coming up. People are nervous. They want to get a PS5, but they can't get it from Best Buy or Walmart. And people are probably gonna pay an upcharge to get those darn systems.
Honestly, man, like, we need to teach people that some things are worth waiting for. It's like a PS.
Yeah.
PS5 is worth waiting for, I'd say, because
I'm not gonna get one until I can just walk into a store or just buy one easily. Like
same.
Yeah.
Same. Or one I can just order it online with no hassle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or if I can get a good Black Friday deal on it, but still, that thing is just so huge right now, and it's like I want the Slim. I hope Sony's working on the Slim ASAP, man.
Right, let me show you something real quick. Hold on. So, hold on. Where is it? So, over the past, my brother and I every month we do a road trip down to Philadelphia for a radio show that I do with a couple of friends from my company.
Yeah.
And I went and I need your opinion because I kind of bought something for myself when I was down there. This is like an original Warren Moon Houston Oilers jersey. Kind of like a rarity because the team doesn't exist anymore. The retail price is $150. I got it for $105. Got a 30% discount. Was it worth it?
Wait, so you got that for $30, and it's
30% off.
30% off. So what would you end up paying for it?
$105. The original price was $150.
Yeah, it's a good discount.
I'd say so. I mean, like,
and you got a defunct jersey, a defunct franchise jersey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear it for the rest of this show, just because I feel like it. That feels
All right. Who knew you were a Houston Oilers fan?
Hey, dude, like I don't know, people on the podcast. I don't know if you know this, but I have 26 NFL jerseys. I'm a collector.
All right. So is that including that? Is that 26 now?
Yeah,
Nice.
might be 27. I lost count, but I'm only missing like 6 more legit franchises to collect for.
Okay, nice. So I guess I bought some video games, some PS4 games like Resident Evil 3. What else did I get? I got Kingdom Hearts all in one package where it includes every single game for the Kingdom Hearts package for like $15. That was a
Really?
steal. Yeah.
Where'd you find that?
It was on GameStop, but I don't think there's you could try looking for it now since it is actually Black Friday, but it's been on sale all weekend, I feel like. So yeah. What else? What else did I get? I got the third Tomb Raider game, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and I got 2 Switch games, Luigi's Mansion 3 and Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. So yeah, I got some stuff. And then I got myself a hard drive, but I got that before Black Friday. A 2 terabyte hard drive.
Wow.
Yeah, it was only like $60 too.
I need to get a converter because I need to start moving stuff off one hard drive to another because I'm running out of space.
Nice. How much memory do you got on your hard drive?
3 terabytes.
Nice. Oh damn, so you're still running out of memory now. Damn.
I do. You seen the work I put out? Like that shit takes a lot of space.
Yeah, surprisingly, this podcast for some reason in the last like month is taking up a lot of space, and I gotta download it at medium quality because for some reason audio and images only it takes up a lot of space. Maybe I'm doing something wrong in Premiere, but like yeah.
How old is your laptop?
I got this in 2017, so that's like 16 dog years now.
16 dog years. Good way
Technology ages like a motherfucker, man. It's so annoying.
That's true, man. I mean, like, freaking Apple ages your technology for you just so you can like buy more of it.
Didn't they? Wasn't there like a recent lawsuit that some people actually won, and like there's like a payout, like because like they proved that like Apple like hinders its old devices just so it can make room for new devices. This happened, yeah.
Not aware of that.
Yeah. Apple lawsuit. Let me look into that. Yes, Apple to pay 113 million settling state lawsuits over iPhones. Yeah, so yeah.
Well, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I guess Apple's finally admitted, yeah, we slowed down our old phones. Yeah.
Those sons of guns.
Yeah, and yet you still own Apple devices.
It's so
and
convenient.
Give them money.
It's so convenient. Dude, like let me tell you something. I have 3 devices that are Apple that connect so well to each other. My watch, my phone, and my laptop. And the synchronicity between all 3 of them is just so convenient whenever I do work. It's really nice.
You tech shill.
Oh my god. Don't hate just cause I got a fruit from my technology.
I'm half teasing you.
Mr. Android user.
Mr. Android Windows for the win.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But not gonna lie though, if I do get a new laptop, I'm considering Apple because editing on a cheap Windows laptop, sometimes I want to smash my head against the wall. And yeah.
I mean, they say that Macs are more for like creatives who want with the video software and for the easy to and for the better rendering engine that it has.
Yeah, because if I edit like 4K on a Premiere Pro on this beautiful baby, it would just stutter and yeah. So I was like, wow, this is garbage.
You might consider a change then.
Not yet. I want to wait. I finally got my hard drive, so I can get my videos in a hard drive now. So I don't have to worry about my computer exploding on me now. So if it explodes, I'll get a new one. All right. Yeah, but as of right now, still does what I needed to do, despite it sometimes, yeah, like I said, make me want to smack my head against the wall. But yeah.
That's what my last one did. Like the battery completely fried itself. So I
But you
was.
have your videos and projects backed up, so that's all
Oh
good.
yeah, definitely. But
Yeah.
I did lose a bunch of job application trackers that I had in place, so I had to restart those.
Damn.
I know. That's whatever.
So now that we're entering December and we're getting in the Xmas mood, what do you expect out of this holiday season? This upcoming 2020 holiday season? Anything, I know we're going through what we're going through right now in 2020, but anything to look forward to for you?
Well, snow for one. It snowed all November. When I was in Syracuse, like it would snow well into the middle of October, all the way through February. Here it hasn't even been an inch. It's been warm here. Like it was 60 degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
November. Like global
Global
warming.
warming, baby.
Oh. But anyway, for me, I think the thing I look forward to the most is just I kind of like the positive Christmas feel that people put on their houses. With the decorations and the attitudes and the just the overall jolly atmosphere that's in my town.
Okay.
Makes me feel like it kind of throws me back to when I was younger and I didn't know about the world out there and how bad things are. COVID doesn't really make it any easier to go out and enjoy the Christmas air like I used to, but I'm still looking forward to spending time with my family, seeing how my mom kind of changes the entire house with all these Christmas decorations, how she builds up a pesebre. We're not doing a tree this year because we don't want to risk it, but we're just gonna go all out on making the little display of Jesus being born.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
you get a real tree?
we usually do, yeah.
Nah, I got a fake tree in there.
I mean, you're smart in that aspect. Like real trees shed like crazy, bro.
Yeah, plastic trees for the win. And I've been using it for I want to say more than like, almost 20 years now. We've been using this tree. It's like I want to say like 8 feet tall. It's a nice tree.
I I had a plastic tree when I was growing up in Colombia. We would build it from scratch every time. And it was
Yeah.
always fun. And it was always so like prickly. But when we got back to America, we're like, nope, plastic trees over. We're going real now.
So
And
how much is a real tree costing nowadays? Like
I no clue. I have not I don't really como te lo digo.
you
I
don't buy it?
it's it's not that I don't buy it. It's that I don't really pay attention to when we get it.
Okay.
I I'm just there to like help haul it away and tie it up on the roof and stuff. But overall, I'd say
They're
maybe
not that bad.
what 60s, like 60.
It's like, there's one that's like 40 Christmas trees in stock.
But
It's not that bad.
anyway, like, yeah, that's my favorite part of Christmas. Whenever like everyone just kind of gets into the holiday mood and we forget about all the trouble and all the bad opinions that everyone has about each other, and we just try to, stick together.
Of course. Actually, no, they're like 100. They're like they range from like 40 to like 100, and if you want like a really good tree, it's pricey. But yeah, it's not bad.
What about you? What's your favorite part of the holiday season?
Well, it's usually spending time with the family, like you said, just enjoying the bonding and all that. Enjoying, saying that, oh, we made it another year. To celebrate another year that's gone by.
Hmm.
And I think people especially need that holiday cheer, especially after the year that's happened. But yeah, enjoy spending time with the family. I like sitting in and taking in the Christmas decorations. It warms my heart. What else? I like watching Christmas movies and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for Christmas. I'm a jolly old man, at heart. Um, yeah, I like that. I usually love going to the movies during the holiday season, but obviously that's different now. But with Wonder Woman coming out Christmas Day, that's lit. So that's something to look forward to. I'm going on a little Poconos thing at the end of the year, so that's something to look forward to as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I have stuff to look forward to. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good holiday season. I can't wait. And and also just like giving gifts to people and seeing them smile, giving cards to people and yeah. Again, I'm a jolly guy.
Is it giving cars to people?
Giving cards, like
Oh.
sending Christmas cards and stuff like that.
I was about to say, man, like, what? You gonna give
I'm
me?
not Oprah.
I was gonna be like, you gonna give me a Ferrari?
Nah,
Lambo?
dude.
Camaro?
Nah, dude.
Oh no, Chevrolet.
You ain't getting shit.
Not for the pain. Oh, it hurts. Well, whatever. Anyway, I do want to ask you one thing. What is it that you want the most for Christmas this year?
I guess world peace, renewable energy. So we can get off the gas. No, I don't really. Well, those things will be very nice, and those things won't happen, overnight. But, it's like I said, just want to be with my family and just enjoy some time and smell the roses a little bit, and enjoy the holiday. That's all I want, really, and just making other people happy. That's all I want, yeah. But some stuff is nice, some new clothes and stuff.
That is sweet. That is the sweetest thing you've ever said on this podcast.
I'm not the savage that people pay me out to be.
You're not a Megan Thee Stallion?
Nah. I guess I'm a savage with a heart of gold, I guess.
If you say so. Yeah. For me, what I want for Christmas is a job. That's really what I want, man. I want a good paying job somewhere, anywhere. I don't care. It can be here, it could be far away. I just want an opportunity just to really get started,
Have you ever seen that meme of the kid on Santa's lap who asked for something kind of semi-realistic, and Santa's like, "No, what else would you like?" And then he asked for something crazy. He's like, "All right, how would you like that for the original thing?" It's like, "Oh, Santa, can I have like the new PlayStation 5?" He's like, "Oh, what else would you like?" She's like, "Oh, I want world peace." It's like, all right, what type of PlayStation 5 would you want? Yeah. That's kind of what I thought about when you said that. No, sorry. But no, I really hope you do get a job. Yeah, you need to get your payday, you need to get your bag, and you're one of the smartest NFL analysts that I know at this age, especially. You're only like in your mid-20s and your knowledge is just insane. And it's yeah, so I hope you get your bag soon enough, and yeah. We'll see what happens.
Speaking of getting our bag.
Yes.
Oh, let's dive into it. Let's dive into it.
So yes, me and Juan split on a bet. I did specifically a round robin parlay, which is a round robin bet, which is pretty much a parlay, but we put a lot of things together, but you still have a chance to make money if something does mess up. So that's what we did. That's what I did because I thought it'd be better because I wanted to bet on the spread and the money line. Because I got a little ambitious. I'm like, we're going big. We're going big. So yeah, you put $10, I put in $15, and yeah, we wanted some money. Yeah, we fulfilled the money line and the spread for both games. But for one thing, I kind of got a little over ambitious, and for the Lions game, I bet on to be under 50 points, but they score over 50 points overall. So yeah, but overall we turned $25 into over $50, and we split it, and yeah.
First off, never bet the under. Oh, no, that's just a crime, man. But that's because you ever see Bad Beats on SportsCenter with Sean Van Pelt?
Scott you mean Scott Van Pelt?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. No, I haven't. No, but
well, SVP he always does this thing called Bad Beats. Yeah. And where he's breaking down all the bets that went wrong during the weekend on Monday night. And I've been learning a little bit of terminology and how to place bets and stuff. And I learned one thing: never bet the under. Always bet the over. man, like especially on Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving are usually blowouts. Not usually, they are always blowouts.
Yeah, but if we had that Steelers Ravens game,
Oh, oh, that would be different though.
yeah,
That would be different.
yeah.
Speaking of
But
the,
I'm actually kind of happy because you knew which teams were gonna win. You knew the who the Lions face again, the Texans. You knew the Texans were gonna win, and they were favorites. But the Cowboys Washington game, the Cowboys were favored, but Washington still won. And you told me choose Washington, and you were right. And I'm like, wow, Juan, you're kind of my good luck charm.
uh, can I break it down?
Yeah.
So with Houston, the thing you gotta keep in mind is that Detroit has kind of developed this reputation of blowing promising leads and drives early in the game.
Yeah.
And with Houston having found an official identity last week against the Patriots in their passing game with the connection of Deshaun Watson to Will Fuller, and I thought it was just just it was easy to connect the dots. I knew Matt Patricia was going to self-destruct. The Lions never performed well during Thanksgiving, so I knew it was just going to be a continuation of the trend, and it just worked out in that favor. For the Washington game, it had nothing to do with trends. It was more along the lines of what I witnessed in their wins last week. So Washington played against who did Washington play against last week? The Bengals, right? And they beat a team that lost Joe Burrow, which sucks for him. He's out for the season with a torn ACL. But I saw that they have a formidable defense that kept the Bengals to just 9 total points in the whole day, and they have pretty good firepower. The Bengals do, and Alden Tate and T. Higgins and AJ Green and Giovanni Bernard, like they had weapons. So this defense can hold up with good offensive weapons, and then against the Cowboys, who have similar great weapons in Amari Cooper, in CeeDee Lamb, in Michael Gallup, and Zeke Elliott, and the Red Rifle Andy Dalton. I knew they could hold up because, for one, Dallas has a terrible offensive line. They lost two more linemen yesterday in the game to injury, which sucks because I love Zach Martin. Then that defensive line that they have is full of first rounders on Washington. Like Chase Young, just a monster. That should be defensive rookie of the year right there. The other one, Jonathan Allen, just a beast in the middle of the line. And then in the secondary, it's just, a good mix of young talent and old veterans, enough to hold Dalton down. And on offense, you know the story of Alex Smith, the guy who had that huge leg injury and almost lost his leg. Like the offensive side of the ball is just full of feel good stories that you can get behind. Smith, like I mentioned, a fourth round rookie running back who's evolving to be a top rookie running back in the league, and Antonio Gibson, and Terry McLaurin, who's honestly a severely underrated wide receiver and plays for a mediocre team. So, and add that to the fact that the Dallas Cowboys defense is among the worst in the NFL, and I didn't understand why people were picking Dallas in the first place. Just because you beat Minnesota doesn't mean that you're good. Minnesota has a terrible defense. Washington was top 2 in passing and a top 10 in against the run. So, you can't tell me that you take that that just because you take down a mediocre Minnesota team doesn't mean you can take down a top unit in Washington.
All right. So you kind of pay attention to the upward trends of a team.
Always.
Yeah. Even if they're not favored going into that game, you pay attention to the last game they played and the potential and the upside they show going into the next game. All right, that's really cool how you can break all that down. Yeah. So so we won some money this weekend. You said you're gonna wait a little bit till you make a investment again.
Betting is a vice, kiddies. And I'm not a particular big better myself, and I kind of just want to temper down a little bit and really pay attention to what teams are going into the playoffs this year, just so I have a good view of what to expect and who to take going forward.
Speaking of the playoffs, that first weekend's our next big weekend for some bets.
How about during the NFC AFC Championship games? Let's go to Atlantic City and just hit the tables.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna. We will try again. The wild card weekend. It's gonna be as the title says, a wild weekend, and but yeah, there's gonna be a lot of games, a lot of stuff to bet on, and it's gonna be fun. Me and you taking on FanDuel and trying to break the house.
Bring it on, man! I'm excited. Like, I can't wait to start doing that stuff because it's kind of a rush, to
Yeah,
do.
it is. I was kind of getting mad at you. I'm like, Juan, what the hell? Why are the Dallas winning? But I was texting you.
And then they started blowing up in the lead, and I just texted you, never doubt me.
Okay. So were there ever some games in the past where a team was heavily favored, but you knew the other team that wasn't favored was going to win, and you proved them wrong?
Yeah, that actually happened this year. It was a Monday night football game. I think it was the Colts visiting the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee was favored
Yes, yes.
63% by American audiences, according to ESPN. But for one, I don't own a Titans jersey, so it didn't feel right to pick them. But two, the Titans have been underperforming on offense in a trend for the past couple weeks. It seems like people have figured out you can't always rely on Derrick Henry to bail you out when you're struggling. And the fact that like the Colts have the number one defense in the NFL, like that really showed me that like they know how to take advantage of weaknesses. I mean, they took care of Aaron Rodgers the next week, so that just proved my point just as well.
Yeah, the Colts mean business.
Yeah, they do. And like when and against the Titans, I'm just like, yeah, no, you can't rely on Ryan Tannehill to bail you out when Derrick Henry is sputtering. And they proved me right. And I didn't expect Philip Rivers to blow up the way he did against the Tennessee defense, although they did release Vic Beasley because he was just a lazy goof, and then Jadeveon Clowney's just always injured. And even though that defense beat the Ravens aren't exactly a good team right now because of all the COVID cases and injuries that they're dealing with.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like an asterisk on the Titans this year. But the Colts, I think, are the better team, and they're much stronger. They're much more flexible because Philip Rivers has still got a gun for an arm.
All right, let me ask you this: are the Colts a sneaky sleeper team that could maybe make a run?
I think the Colts have
Is
the
this
potential.
Philip Rivers' year? Is he gonna prove people wrong?
So if if the Colts beat the Titans at home this week, they play on Sunday. If they beat them this week, they take the lead in the division. And
Wait, tomorrow Sunday or next week Sunday?
This coming Sunday.
This coming. Okay, so I got to put this podcast out before Sunday.
So sorry to put all that work on you.
It's all good. It's all good.
But if the Colts beat the Titans, if they sweep them this year and take the division lead, because they would have the tiebreaker even if they have the same record, I think the Colts have the potential to make a deep playoff run, at least AFC Championship.
Okay. Okay.
And
they still got the Chiefs in the way, which is
so I said this on a podcast in Philly in a radio show. I said the best team in the AFC are the Chiefs because they are built for shootouts. You can challenge them, you can try to hold them down. Their defense is not that great, but they do what they need to when they have to. But the offense is just too elite to stop. You can't stop Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Le'Veon Bell, Travis Kelce, Mecole Hardman, Andy Reid, the offensive mastermind that he is. You just can't fight that. You can't.
Okay. So would the Colts Chiefs be a good matchup, or if that happens in the AFC Championship game?
The Colts played the Chiefs last year, which was was it last year?
I'm not sure.
No, it was the year before. They played the Colts the year before. It was last year that Andrew Luck was on the team.
Yes.
And they played in Kansas City. And the Colts got absolutely humiliated.
Ooh.
It was a snowy game, and the Colts are an indoor team. And even though Pittsburgh is undefeated, I still think that the Chiefs are going to be able to get that number one seed, provided that Pittsburgh loses a game going forward.
Okay, so Chiefs, Steelers, Colts, those three AFC teams.
If I'm calling it right now, division winners are going to be the Chiefs, the Steelers. I want to say the Colts for the South. I'm gonna go with the Bills to win the AFC East.
Okay, Bills. Yeah, that too. Yeah, don't forget about the Bills.
And then the wild cards, I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. And
Ravens.
The Raiders.
Raiders. Okay.
The Raiders are sneaky good, man. This is a great built team. It took a couple years for John Gruden to mold this team into what he wanted, and he's done a fantastic job into building it. I think the Titans are going to screw themselves out of a playoff spot because, they're just not a well-balanced team on defense. I think the Ravens are too damaged to try to gain any more traction, so I think they're going to miss out. And the Houston Texans are not going to make it. Their record's just too bad to recover from. And the Patriots are just trash this year, but they'll be back next year. There's a part of me that thinks they're going to draft Justin Fields out of Ohio State in the first round because that's how it works in the Patriot system, apparently. And yeah, those are my takes.
All right, cool. You got anything else on your mind right now, or any hot takes left? I think we reached the end of our podcast.
I guess I kind of just want to give a quick shout out. So it's a football shout out. Today's the 13th anniversary of the death of a former great safety, Sean Taylor, who was shot and killed in his Miami home in 2007.
Wow.
Yeah. Great safety. My personal opinion, deserves to be a Hall of Famer just because he was just so talented and so driven. And the personal life that he led, he's inspired a lot of people, a lot of safeties that came after him to be hard-hitting, no-nonsense, quiet but angry. So, just honor him. And actually, his is the Washington jersey that I have to rep that team, and I'm not planning to change it anytime soon.
Nice. I like to hear that. Nice. Rest in peace to Sean Taylor then.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Juan, thank you so much for co-hosting. Hopefully, Jack and Pedro are back next week.
Oh yeah, man. And we gotta let them know we're watching that Kurt Russell movie.
Yes, we gotta let them know we're watching Kurt Russell Santa Claus. It's gonna be groovy at least.
Hey,
definitely gonna be entertaining. You're not gonna be bored.
Okay, I'll give you that. But the whole time I'm just gonna be thinking, man, I wish I had those Kurt Russell beard jeans because that is just a glorious beard that he has on, man. I don't know if it's fake or real.
He does.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Juan. We'll be back next week.
All right. Peace out.
You never see it coming. You be dinner and right. God.